you! Oh, nope. Bio's like, nah, just kidding. I don't want to be mayor, actually. Make it
But yes,
funnier.
absolutely I do.
Go, my noble steed! The ship doesn't swerve when it sees how big the iceberg is. I like big plants, I cannot lie. And I think I need to go back to... Wait! Wait, what? Are you ready for some top secret horse-based intel? There's a food that horses just love. It's... carrots. I think you were supposed to do that! Oh, what? Sir? Delicious. Giva, what are you doing? Alright, I think you're not. I think you're being taken off of chicken feeding duty, darling. If. Oh, goodbye. Goodbye. I have to go. My people need me. Hello, everyone. Who's ready for a recap stream? I need to get some music going first of all. How's it going, everyone? Happy Friday, Junior, as we call it in the biz. Take a wild guess as to what music we're gonna. Just a wild guess, a shot in the dark, if you don't have to guess. Let me fix who's first today. Hi, Biscuit. because Sekhmet did manage to nab first. I don't know, I am gonna miss streaming at this time slot, that's for sure. But we will make do. We will adapt in the new year. I'm already planning on gently asking / fighting for being able to work 1 to 9 instead of 3 to 11. Because that makes a pretty big difference. Hi, Dennis. I hope you didn't die for that for that Jiggy redeem. Alright, let me grab the Jiggy. I think that was the only one that was named. Good Starbits show, everyone. I'm very sorry about Plant Met. So here's the thing. These plants are very hardy. I have a feeling if I just get some like fresh potting soil that's not all mulch, that she'll make a wonderful recovery. Cause like I've noticed for a while, like Boom's plant, when I water her plant, like the water like stays in the pot. Your plant, literally the water just runs all the way through. So like I always have to take her to the bathtub to water her, and that's extra work and it's a bit annoying. So I don't water her as often as I should. I just need better potting soil, that's all. That's all. I'm realizing I don't think I need music playing for the clip review part, right? Because I mean, there's gonna be dialogue as it is. So I'm gonna be walking us through walking us down memory lane through some of our favorite bits from 2023. And whether you're a streamer, a watcher, or anywhere in between, I'd love to know what your favorite part was of 2023 and what your favorite Redria moment was. She needs some loam, Redria. What, like soft, loamy soil like in Pokemon, just like that? I'm not growing berries, Sekhmet. Okay. Sekhmet, you'll be happy to know I'm using Firefox for the clip review portion. This clip is called Hitbox Overlaps, and it was from Thanksgiving. Let me know how the audio is. What? What? What killed me? Okay, no, we're gonna watch that again, because please look at what happened. I run left. That block is not supposed to kill you. What? It kills you if you go smush. What? It just decided, oh, smush. That is what it did. I really had fun with the Ori run. It was kind of funny too, because like, I practiced. I did a practice Ori run, and I got like, I want to say 180 deaths, and I was like, just about 4 hours. So it was a pretty good run, all things considered. And then it took me like an entire extra hour on stream with, you know, all the stress. I think sometimes having the like added, it's not even stress necessarily, but it is an extra brain function that I need to perform, like talking, giving commentary, glancing over, reading chat. Preemptive smush. Yes, clearly I was wrong for even being there. I'm not sure if they can pick it up anymore. Be strong, Pikmin. Be strong. You can do it. Oh my god, no, you're going off with it! Oh no! That's not supposed to happen. I guess I learned my lesson. That wasn't supposed to happen. Ochi. It's a good clip. I mean, I feel like I learned a lot of things playing Pikmin. I learned how much I enjoy the Pikmin series. I'm thinking about doing a Pikmin 3 themed holiday card that I put up in the store as a print. I kind of want to put the three captains in like a train together with probably Moss at least, because the Pikmin dogs are cute, and of course some Pikmin. And it's just gonna be a little like 5x7 kind of print. I still have that Piranha Plant hat. Oh, my stream seems to be dying. Hello, internet. Oh, shit. Let me close out of some tabs. Because you never know if that's gonna help. Captions, are you still with me? Yes, captions are. Close out of some tabs. It's fine from my end. Like I couldn't even load the clip. It was freezing a little bit and then it started buffering on my end, so I'm gonna start the clip over. Oh shit. That was my swear. Oh, great. Hi, Valwyn. I'm being bit. Okay, okay, okay. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. You doing? Okay. I'm sorry I ran away from you. I didn't know you were behind me. I didn't know. That was very nerve-wracking. Okay, one sec. Inky, what are you doing? Where are you, buddy? Can't be mad at me. I have your worm in my pocket. Oh, you're in the closet. Okay. It's fine. He's in the closet. He can come out whenever he's ready. Would you believe that the Inky emote is, by far my most used emote? Most used. This is the greatest thing. Oop. The greatest thing to ever happen in any video game ever. I stand by that. My life is complete now. Yep. I put Super Mario Wonder down as my favorite game of the year in my Nintendo recap. So we actually ended up playing the final level in Mario Wonder last Friday, I think it was. And if you don't know what that level is, it's a very long, almost Kaizo level of difficulty level, and it's only got 3 checkpoints. So it is supposed to be very difficult, and you are supposed to spend a lot of lives. Pretty much up until you unlock that level, you can, like, buy 5 1-ups, I think, in the shop at a time. They added in, for that level, a full 100 life, purchase, like, bundle. That you could just go to the shop and spend your flower coins and top yourself off. Yes, that was the badge-themed one. And so we did beat it, and I knew exactly what my issues were going to be, because I played it off-stream as Nabbit, the character that can take damage freely. He still dies to lava, and there's plenty of lava in that level, though, so I died multiple times, even just trying to learn the level. But there was a section with fire bars, and on stream, I wanted to play as Mario, because I felt like, you know, I want to prove to myself that I can do this the intended way, the taking damage way. And it got to a point where, like, once I lost enough levels or I lost my power-ups, I just quit out of the level altogether and I went and played Piranhas on Parade. To, one, stock up on fire flowers, and two, because I needed a palate cleanser. It was rough. Ah! No mercy for Phantom Ganondorf. We will be returning to Ocarina of Time. I do genuinely want to finish that game. And, I mean, we beat the Forest Temple, so we are adult Link. I don't know that that means we're halfway through the game necessarily, because I know there's still, what, like, the four other dungeons? Because aren't there's 6 Sage Seals, but you start with the 1, don't you? So you only need to go through 5 dungeons, and then I guess the final castle counts too, so. We still got some work to do. But I absolutely plan on returning to this. I just needed a little bit of a break. Get wrecked! That feels cheap and I don't even care. He had killed me at least twice. I'm gonna keep you pinned to this wall! I'm pretty sure that's cheese. No mercy! I'm pretty sure that's cheese. Let's see. So, on top of some of the like Nintendo 64 games that I started playing this year, we did a good amount of charity stuff this year. You are all probably familiar with September. It has become one of my favorite times of year. And I'm really looking forward to being able to schedule and plan out some collabs for next September. But this pretty much sums it up. Put stuff in.
It's very fun.
Stir the ramen. Did we win? It's a star.
Are you winning?
I'm winning.
Nice.
I'm winning soup. I'm winning soup. I think this year was also the introduction of the 3-word challenge, which seems to be everybody's favorite redeem right now. And also, if you redeem 3-word challenge right now, you're officially not funny at all because I suggest. And like, you're really leaning on me for your comedy, and I feel like that's kind of taking the easy. So we also this year ended up doing a tipathon for my car which is 16 years old. And we did a lot of racing and car themed video games. And have to find it. Because this was a crowning achievement of mine. This is the perfect way to test our mettle. I don't have a steering wheel, and I think that makes it even better. Oh, it's off to the races. They all are. This was my best idea yet. I think it was getting hit by the tire that really does it for me. Oh, man. So I actually, like, I have a list. I did some, like, pre-stream clip review, because sometimes people make clips and you're like, I don't know what this is. And sometimes people click the clip button entirely by mistake. I think my dad has made 2 clips and he doesn't even know what a Twitch clip is. So that might tell you something. during the later part of this year, I want to say probably we started in April or May with our Core Keeper playthrough. And it was one of the it was actually for a little bit at the beginning one of the larger multiplayer madness groups that we had. And I mean, like, you know how it goes with trying to stream a multiplayer series. Scheduling gets tough. People drop in and drop out, and it's just kind of it's part of the territory, I think. So I had a lot of fun with everyone who was able to play earlier, and I don't hold anything against them for having to drop out. Because also, Core Keeper's stat system is kind of tough to catch up with. Because you earn points in the skills by doing them. So, like, with a co-op group, it can be pretty easy to fall behind. Staying alive. I'm trying so hard. Trying so hard. I did not succeed. Yeah. Yeah. That's Core Keeper in a nutshell, especially the desert. We struggled in the desert a good bit. And while we're talking about Core Keeper, we're talking about Core. I'm gonna go back. This is probably up there as one of my favorite clips of the year. Also, like, here, look at how beautiful our multiplayer madness squad was. And we actually had one more person who had the game, and we wanted him to join, but his work schedule makes it very difficult. And he was also, like, almost never able to actually play. So he felt like the one time he was able to play, he felt very, very behind already. And we were still in, like, the first couple of biomes. This is a good clip. Just watch your way through here. Fudge has some spikes.
I did not place that bottom one. Somebody else placed that one.
That was gruesome. Right in front of my eyes.
Oh no! One of my favorites. One of my absolute favorites. Such a good clip. Such a good. Alright. So, yeah, actually, this year was probably, it wasn't the start of the Mod Squad multiplayer, because we kind of mixed, games with Mom with Mod Squad at the end of 2022, when we were doing our Raft playthrough, which I think we wrapped up, like, at the very beginning of the year, if I'm not mistaken. At the very least, with the story stuff. We kind of, like, kept going back and forth with playing a couple, of other things. We'll talk more about some of the other survival sandbox antics that we had this year. I'm tempted to log on to some of the different games to see if I can do a little bit of a tour and showcase some of the cool things we built this year. Alright, trying really hard to find this one clip. This one. Also, thanks to everyone who does actually go out and make clips. I have been tempted to set up Mix It Up bot to do the, like, exclamation mark clip command, because I understand sometimes you're on mobile and something funny happened, but you don't have the time or the capacity in the moment to go back in and, like, you know, make the perfectly edited clip. And honestly, I don't either all the time when I'm streaming. So sometimes I'll write down timestamps, or I'll just, like, take a snapshot clip and plan to go back in later. But I mean, without you guys making clips, it would be kind of hard to do a year in review like this. And I am hoping to make a new channel trailer for the beginning of every stream and use some of these awesome clips we got. Do you guys remember in June? You guys remember in June that we did an art challenge? I actually did my first ever art meme. I did 2 separate color wheel art memes. We started with the Nintendo one, and then because Moonstone Island was doing some demo window again, I decided to go ahead and try to like engage with them and engage with the Moonstone Island community, and we did a Moonstone Island color wheel as well, with the devs actually giving us the characters. This is a beautiful reminder of the Nintendo color wheel. I hope I don't get in trouble on Twitch for having to draw Tingle's shiny nipples. Please don't tell on me. Please don't tell on me. What I dislike about clipping is the fact that I will miss the next few minutes of stream while creating it. And again, if that is a reason why doing like !clip and setting up the bot to be able to do that would help, I absolutely am willing to do that, and I'll try to get it set up for the new year. Because that way, it doesn't have to be the perfect clip, you know? Like, it can just be a snapshot, and it can get automatically pushed to the Discord, and then from there, I can go in, if I'm, like, doing it within a week or two, and, like, actually go and, like, make the pretty clip, if I really want. I kind of wish that, I kind of wish that it was a little easier to edit existing clips, but it feels a little tough. It feels tough sometimes. So, speaking of the color wheel and Pride, we were also able to do our 2nd annual Pride Craft this year. And it was even bigger and better than the first Pride Craft, if you can believe it. I want to say we raised about $100 more this time around, and honestly, I'm just happy to have so many people, 1, to play Minecraft with, and 2, to care about giving to such an important cause. This year, we celebrated by supporting Point of Pride, which helped to provide healthcare access to trans and gender non-conforming individuals. Oh, you finished your mission? The thumbnail? What, this one? Isn't it great? Isn't it so great? Presumably you would love to win these handsome men. You would love to take home these handsome men. Congratulations.
Congratulations on your men. Ah, men.
That was a very good prize, I'm not gonna lie. I have to be careful because for some reason the, like, I'm just trying to look at my own clips and Twitch keeps suggesting clips and the thumbnails are looking a little sketchy and it's just like, please don't get me in trouble for trying to review my own clips. That's the last thing I need. Dennis says, I'm still so jealous, I wanted to have them. I understand completely. Listen, if Jasmine puts those up in her shop again next year, I'd be happy to buy another set of the handsome WA stickers to give away as a bingo prize. Actually, come to think of it, we haven't done that many bingos this year. We did do a bingo in April for our first charity, and then we did a bingo in June for Pridecraft, and that was kind of it. Now, granted, of course, being between jobs meant I didn't have that much disposable income to be spending and, like, supporting small shops and creators, because that's what we did for Pridecraft. We tried to make it so that most of the bingo prizes were things that we were buying from other content creators, so that we could, you know, kind of, like, showcase the art that other people are making and kind of help support them too while we're also raising money for Pride. Maybe they'll include Wa Peach next year. Did you see the artist showed the model for what she was supposed to look like? I did. One of Lyat Lurian's art friends, Wells Grammary, I think is the username, actually did a really cute art of Wa Peach, and it's in Gage's Discord. Apparently Wa Peach is supposed to be like 10 or something, though? I don't know. What I was told. Alright. So, let me find this. I remember this one. This was during our Pridecraft beginning, as we were starting to build the mansion so that everyone could decorate their own rooms. And we witnessed a murder.
But llamas are helping. Llamas are...
There's a wandering trader that lost his llamas. I don't know where the trader went. Did he fall? I think he fell to his death. No, because he was up here.
Did you pick up the leads?
There's one lead here.
Suspiciously close to the edge.
Suspiciously close to the edge.
F's in the chat.
That's what we call environmental storytelling.
I think he gone.
That's absolutely environmental storytelling. We built him a tombstone.
100%.
Oh, I love it. I
forget.
totally love it. Piecing together, oh, what do you think happened here? It's absolutely perfect. So I'm looking through here, and we did have a handful of clips from Rune Factory Frontier. I am so torn on what to do with that game. Because I want to say I had such energy when the year started that I was like, ooh, I'm so excited. I'm gonna play Rune Factory Frontier. I haven't played this game in forever, and I never beat it, and I'm so excited to, like, go through all the Rune Factory games and be able to showcase them. And then we had a couple of things happen. First, my save file, the first one, glitched, and what happened was I was, like, over halfway through the spring, and I was absolutely locked out of progression because I started a quest before somebody gave me the dialogue cue to start the quest, and it bugged, and the flowers that I had planted in that one plot just absolutely were not growing. They're supposed to take 4 days to grow. It had been like 16, and they were not growing. So yes, I sequence broke the game, and then I had to start a new save file because it's a Wii game. It's not a game that, like, I can go in with console commands and fix it. So I had to start a new save file. I had to play through the first dungeon again, and then finally we were caught up, so I started playing on stream again, and we started the second dungeon, and it has just been kicking my butt. I feel like I go in there, and I can't really get anywhere. Like, I want to explore, but everything's killing me so quickly, and the game really does not give you potions, and I want to say this was one of the Rune Factory games where you don't have a healing spell. So, like, it's just all sorts of messed up, and there is one thing that I can craft as, like, a healing potion, but, it's not that good. Maybe time to grind. It might be time to grind, and I also have to ask myself, one, do I care if I grind on stream? Like, do I need to care if I am dying on stream and not getting anywhere? Like, that frustration is real, but it can be part of the experience. It doesn't have to be, like, something that I do by myself. And then two, do I want to do any of this off stream and then just, like, come back to stream the, like, dungeon bosses? But at that point, I feel like I'm not really streaming Rune Factory, you know? I'm, like, just streaming the meat and potatoes, for lack of a better term. Like, I'm just streaming the stuff that you would need to see to piece it together. But we're not really vibing at that point. We're like, it's all story, no filler. So, I'm trying to figure that out. And the reason I am is because a little birdie named Santa Claus told me that I'm getting Rune Factory 3 special on the Switch for Christmas this year. And so now I'm just so torn, like, do I force myself to finish Rune Factory Frontier, even though I'm struggling with it, or do I just say screw it and jump to Rune Factory 3 and not do Rune Factory 2 yet? Like, there's a couple of different things going through my head when I'm trying to figure out what I want to do. And then I think about it, and I realize I still have Fae Farm that I could be playing too, because there's a much bigger story in Fae Farm that I haven't gotten to yet. So there's options, and I need to put a little bit of time and energy into thinking about those options. But it's also something we're going to be talking about during our next composed episode. That's our podcast talking about mental health. We're going to talk about expectations. And for me, I set myself up with a lot of expectations around completionism and finishing things. Maybe you've seen in my Ko-fi shop, I have a Dave the Diver print, and it's cute. I really liked making the print, and at the time, I thought up like 5 other things that I could do, and I was like, ooh, I should make a print series, and like I got all excited about the idea of making a Dave the Diver print series. I think I started the second print, and I'm like halfway through coloring it, and that was back in August, and I haven't touched it since, and I just keep thinking to myself, ooh, I should do that, and I don't really want to. Dennis says, I think you should play what you have the most fun with. Don't force yourself to play Frontier if it doesn't bring you joy. That's a good way to frame it. And I have to ask myself, like, is it bringing me joy, or am I just worried about the content that I'm producing with it? Like, it can be something that I still enjoy doing, even if it's not the most riveting thing to watch, you know? That's also the same reason I put down Superstar Saga. And I'm trying to figure out if that's something I would want to, like, start over. But, speaking of completion, it's one of the reasons I love drawing. I don't have to finish anything. I'll keep figuring out my drawings. It's a baby! He's got a little pacifier and a... My mom hated this baby. Hat, and he's swaddled in his baby blanket. My mom hated this baby. I'm sorry, Mom, I haven't had a baby. I don't know what they look like. One-eyed monster. Okay, I see now how that looks like an eye. I see now how it looks like an eye. She hated this baby. Clearly, I know what a baby looks like. I feel like this is, kind of related to the last one? Why? See, I don't have to finish drawing anything. You guys are great. You guys are great. And then this one, I have to revisit this one because it's so funny. No. 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 Y'all saw the word, right? Nope. I had to draw birth earlier. I'm passing off that one. We're moving. Oh, that one's good. Alright, let's see. This was another great clip. Thank you, Sekhmet. Oh, damn it! Okay, hold on. It like froze on my end. Oh, damn it! Why did it disappear? Why did it disappear? Literally the second I left the platform, it was gone. The second I jump on... Gone. Horrible. So I'm gonna give us a little recap on Valheim. There were a lot of Valheim clips, and I think a lot of them ended up being kind of inside jokes and like very silly things that happened. But you know, This one really sums up the Valheim mod squad experience.
The other ones.
Incomplete offering. Well, screw you, Yagluth.
Not good enough, huh?
You know what I just realized?
I heard that so loud too.
The comedic timing on that simply could not have been better.
I wish it had come through louder
You
on
just
stream.
realized, what?
Cause yeah, he ate the Buke parries. Thanks,
Okay.
Santa. I just realized why there's 5 totems needed.
Oh, because they're one for each finger.
Yep, 1 for each finger.
One for
Oh,
each
makes sense.
fingy.
It was perfect timing. I'm gonna take a quick bio break. We will jump back into the rest of the. Actually, no, we can finish the clips. We only have 4 more. So let's see. I need to figure out what this one was. We were doing some Minecraft parkour, I think, during the month of June. We're good. We're not good. That's the second time Arrow has gotten a clip like that. Thank you, Arrow. I'm surprised I didn't get more Banjo-Kazooie clips. I don't know why I like this clip. You! That dude hides places all over the island and you have to find him. And that was like I think that was one of the highest spots that you needed to find him. I'm realizing now how much I miss the music from Little Gator Game. I don't remember if there's supposed to be a DLC. We played through all of it. We didn't 100% it because that involves, I think, hitting every single cardboard cutout. Because you can also ragdoll. And then you can roll around as a ragdoll. Boom. They had no need to put this in the game, and I'm so happy they did. Ragdoll. I guess it's the game's way of showing you, you will not get hurt. Absolutely incredible mechanic. And then, I don't remember if this is the best clip I got of it, but I was showing off some of the things you could do. Find a better way to show that off, Boom. Ready? Whee! Shield surfing. Don't boo me, fudge! Kidding. Shield surfing! It's so cute. That was such a really good game. And, like, I'm glad we got to play through it. I think it was, like, a 3-part game. Yeah, Little Gator Game, highly, highly, highly recommend. It's also, Platonic Games, I think. Yay! Baz is using his cat tree. It's always such a blessing when, like, you buy a cat tree or, like, a bed or anything for your pet and they use it. One of the things I remembered going back through my clips from 2023 was we did that Link's Awakening randomizer earlier this year. Oh, they published it. Okay, my bad. I always forget that distinction. Here's another game we have not visited in a hot minute. Try telling that to a child. This was like a 30-something-year-old person.
See you later.
That's so much worse! So, the context is, as you progress through the game, you invite spirit fairies to come, like, live on your farm, and kind of like the Junimo or the Harvest Sprites, they can do some, like, chores for you. But as soon as you invite them onto your farm, they start, like, having dialogue sound bites when you leave. And one of them was like, bye-bye! And it's, like, the creepiest, most breathy, unsettling little girl bye-bye voice I have ever heard. And then there's, see you later! And it's just as bad. And I know there's more fairies, and I haven't gotten to them yet, and I'm just like, I don't even want to know how cursed this farm is going to get. Dennis says, I read Harvestella has a really good plot later on. I'm fairly invested. I remember we had, someone pop into my, like, most recent Harvestella stream, which probably was back in, like, February or so. They were kind of an unwelcome presence, so after stream wrapped up, we removed them from the channel, and it left a bit of a sour taste in my mouth, but not enough to say, like, I'm never gonna revisit the game. Dennis says, I haven't played, past the demo. You know, I definitely got past the demo, because the demo, I think, only goes to, like, Chapter 1A. I don't even know if it goes into, like, a dungeon proper. But if I remember right, I was in a water dungeon in, like, a beach town, helping this girl who lost her voice. The forest dungeon, that's right. It, like, that is definitely an area where you can encounter enemies, so it does count as a dungeon. I don't know why I'm thinking of, like, the city with all the buildings, or, like, the underwater caverns and stuff. But, again, it's a very fun game. It's very JRPG, and it definitely, like, has all of those wacky things that happen in JRPGs. I want to say, actually, what may have happened with Harvestella was I could have possibly put it down because I was playing Wildflowers, and then on top of that, we got back into Rune Factory Frontier, and so it just felt like it was a juggling act of, like, okay, which magical farming sim do we want to play? The what? I'm sorry if you didn't see that stream, Dennis. There's some pretty cool areas in this game. I'll say that much. There's definitely some really cool areas in this game. So this is not farming sim related, but this was a moment that I will never forget.
Why can I pick him up? Huh?
What?
I got.
Oh, was it your arrow?
from him?
Was it your arrow?
No, I just pulled some skin off of this.
Excuse
guy.
me? Hi, Xanity. Thank you for the hydrate.
I'm getting raw meat and leather from him. Wait. I just finished doing it. I got his head. That was what we were supposed to do.
What?
What the heck? What the heck? That's not right.
Hey, Olaf?
Hey, Olaf?
Hey, Olaf! He made us rip the skin and flesh and the head
you wear
off
it?
of his monster.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah, I can't.
What? Excuse me? Oh no!
What?
What do you mean you had a second one?
Huh?
I was gonna say something felt wrong. So after that, Olaf broke and ended up speed shouting all of his dialogue lines at the same time, and we had to quit out of the boss fight, had to save and quit. It reloaded me in the boss fight at the very beginning with the monster already spawned in, and it loaded Mom and Sekhmet back on the boat 10 minutes away. So they had to navigate their way back through the entire point of interest, the Utopia, like, area, back to this boss fight area where I was at. And I had to tank and stay alive while they were on the way back. I am actually very glad that for Raft with Mom, we ended up playing on easy mode. I'm definitely one to say that, like, I like to challenge myself. So, like, I wanted to play through Mario Wonder as Mario during the final test. I wanted to beat Celeste on, like, the normal difficulty. I also wanted to beat Ori on the normal difficulty. But I'm here to tell you that there is no shame in knowing your limits and choosing a difficulty that works for you. I got to a point in Super Mario Wonder's final level where I realized I was not going to make it through the fire bar section unless I carried a fire flower to halfway through that level and then damage boosted through it. And that's what I ended up doing, and that's when I was successful. We threw away probably a good 60 lives just kind of like throwing my head against the wall and trying to figure out, like, okay, what's the timing of these fire bars? And I could not get it. And of course, like, one, being on stream adds a little bit of frustration to that, of having to keep replaying the sections before it to even get back there. But two, like, it just stopped being fun. So I figured out, you know, this is my limitation that I have to do. Dennis said, wait, was that Raft? Yes, that was Raft. That's actually, the final boss in Raft. Spoiler alert. And ours glitched, which was so funny. And then we ended up with 2 of the alpha hyena heads. You're only ever supposed to get 1. So Sekhmet and I wore them with pride. Dennis says, that part was the worst, the fire bar part, next to the invisible part. And the fact that you auto jump. Yeah, I don't think they needed to mix the fire bars with the auto jump. I think they could have done one or the other. If you want to test our ability to utilize the auto jump badge, give us a narrow platforming section that we can recover from, and maybe some, like, lava hazards here and there. The fire bars felt downright mean. And we got to a point where we realized that, like, in some levels, the hazards load in as you get to them. So, like, you can learn their pathing, you can know where they're gonna be. Fire bar level, the fire bars all move constantly. So as soon as you load into the level, the fire bars at the end are already moving, and they're in sync with all of the other ones, which seems like it should be okay, but it just makes it so, like, it's so predictable that it's unpredictable, because you could get to a section and have no idea where the fire bar is going to be. It was so tough. And yeah, the invisible part was hard too. I didn't love that being the final part, but I'm also really glad I got the flagpole, because I would have been so mad if I had to go back through the whole level. So I think that is all of the clips I had to share with you guys. So I'm going to take my quick bio break, and then we will go through and do an art in review for the year, and then possibly some sandbox stuff. So, be right back. Hi, Soul. Thank you so much for the raid. You know, I will always take people breaking the break for a raid. How's it going, Soul? If you don't know me, my name's Redria, full-time scientist, part-time streamer. I play a lot of farming sims, sandbox games, and platformers, and today we were doing our Twitch recap. So we just finished up looking through clips, and we're kind of talking about all the different games we played this year, and I'm very curious from viewers what your favorites were. But in the meantime, I know what you guys are here for. You're here for the song. I love the song. I absolutely love the song. I was trying to figure out if I wanted to sing the song to that tune, but I didn't think it was gonna work. So anyway, stick around. You're in for a treat. Keep going and growing. A raid is showing. Raiders welcome in. How was stream? What did you play? Hey. Thanks for dropping by. I understand if you can't stay. Hey. My name is Redria and I'm a part-time streamer, full-time scientist and full-time dreamer. Hope you're awesome today. I'll lead the way. I play platformer, sandbox games, farming sims, watch all three. I'm on TikTok, YouTube, Blue Sky, and Twitch TV. Like what you see, there's no need to wallow. Find me again, go on and click that follow. Please refresh streams, and then free pronouns they, she. Welcome, Soul and Raiders. Welcome in. Thank you so much, Soul. It's great to see you. I really enjoyed getting to see the start of that piece. Audio cutting out a bit when singing. Like, I'm getting too loud? One sec. Keep going and growing. Maybe I just need to move closer to the mic. My mic actually seems a touch low today. Like, it's kind of trailing in the bottom green, and usually I like it to peek into the yellow. Well, anyway, I won't do the song again, or I will lose my voice, unless someone raids. Just saying. So, Soul, you said that it was also going to be a street scene, like a lot of black and white shades, and then you get to like see the lights from buildings and from cars and from like street lamps and stuff. Keep going. That one's a little high for me. Well, I hope you guys are ready to see my art, because we are actually at the art portion of the year in review. It'll have a bunch of fun lights and haze. That sounds exciting, actually. So yeah, we were going through clips, and you may or may not know, I played a lot of like sandbox survival games with my mods in like a big old multiplayer squad. So we finished Raft by the beginning of the year. We played through Valheim, and then we also played through Core Keeper, and it was a ton of fun. So we were able to go back through and check a lot of the different clips from those particular games, and then we also got to look back through some of the other clips too. Also, Raiders, if you've got to raid and run, if you've got to lurk, get something to eat, head out, everything's fine here. We are a lurk-friendly channel. I'm just happy to have you guys here, spending some time with me, and hopefully telling me what you liked about the streams this year. Let's see. We also will probably do some drawy, because I don't know if King is going to still be playing Played Up. He'll be back shortly. Sounds good, Soul. Get some yummy, yummy food. Bye-bye. I always feel like somebody's watching me. That's what Soul sings anytime somebody lurks in his channel. Definitely recommend dropping a follow. Soul does a lot of art. Big Undertale fan. Was talking about maybe trying to do a speed run at some point. Big Celeste fan. I can't remember if he's still making his way through Farewell on stream. And also a Paper Mario fan. I don't remember if I asked him if he was playing through the Super Mario RPG on the Switch or not. 'Cause my memory's bad. Tell me why I just noticed the other day that Toriel is named that because she's the tutorial character. Yeah. Mm-hmm. She absolutely is. You're still going through Farewell. That'll be Sunday, and you haven't gotten the remake yet. You will one day. I'm struggling to know if I want to buy the remake. I put it on my Christmas wish list, but it's like, I don't know, it's the full $60 price, isn't it? I struggle with that sometimes. Yeah, Super Mario RPG. Nope, this is the PNG. I was like, it shouldn't be pixely like that. Thank you for watering your plants, Desi. It's great to see you. Alright. This was probably my most ambitious piece of the year, and it took me a solid, like, 3 or 4 months to finish. You agree that 60 feels like a lot. You beat Super Boss and Max Level at 15 hours. Oh, of the remake, and so you're not sure how to feel. Yeah. I mean, to be fair, I know that a lot of games are getting that $60 price tag just kind of arbitrarily slapped on them. And not everyone likes their video games to be long, but I also do agree that you should get some bang for your buck. If you're dropping $60 on a game, you'd probably be at least getting 60 hours worth of content, you know? That's just me. But yeah, it feels steep, so it really makes me think and pause and say, anyway, this was our color wheel piece, and we started off with Diddy Kong and made our way around the color wheel, and every stream we would put a poll in chat to vote for the character in the next wedge. So all of these characters, now granted I was the one who came up with like the ideas for the characters, but chat helped with that too. And so we ended up voting for every single one of them. And so the character that is, like, prominently featured in the wedge is the one that won the poll. And everything else is just in there because you gotta fill the whole print, right? What's your favorite part of this print? My favorite is right here. This is still my favorite. I do actually like the Deku Baba. It turned out pretty good. The Pikmin's, duh. Look at how thick this Pikmin is. Little Pikmin got booty. This was also one of my first pieces working primarily in Vector. And so that took a lot of adjusting and getting used to as well. But I'm glad I did, because Vector, it functions differently, but it works really, really well. And also, part of what I'm, like, so proud of with this piece is I'm usually one to draw something on paper and then transfer it to digital by, like, taking a picture and then tracing over it. And so, like, I'm tracing my own work, so I'm like, it's fine. But for this piece, this was done entirely digitally with no tracing. There were times where, like, I had to for Wario's hands, they were kind of tough, so I, like, actually had to, like, copy his hand from the reference and put it, like, right here so that I could, you know, get it right there and kind of compare the two. But yeah, there's something about the vector art that is clean, but if it's not your normal style, it just takes some getting used to. And I still think Princess Peach looks so good. Like, it doesn't look exactly like the reference picture, but I'm okay with that because it's my rendition of Motorcycle Peach. And I haven't really done a lot of digital art since then. I did make this Thankmas shirt, and I made the September shirt as well. And I'm hoping to be able to have the energy to continue on charity t-shirt trend. Of course, I understand that there's a little bit of, like, a marketing nature of making limited edition shirts, but also I think it's kind of fun. I'm having fun with it anyway. Can't wait to receive your sweater. Hopefully it comes in time for Christmas. Let me check. We have sold 2 t-shirts and a hoodie, and there's also a sticker. And the proceeds for the Thankmas merchandise, a portion of that will go towards World Central Kitchen in support of Thankmas. You can type !shop in chat and it will, sorry, words got hard. It will take you to my shop where you can find those pieces. Dennis, it says your package has shipped, at the very least. Estimated delivery, hopefully by tomorrow, actually, according to Fourth Wall. I don't know how accurate they are, but, fingers crossed. So what else? We're gonna look at a couple of our other pieces from this year. We also had a separate color wheel that we did. We did an entire Moonstone Island color wheel. You'll be the lucky owner of the only Thankmas sweater. Well, they can still purchase them before the 31st, so you better pay up. Yeah, I mean, you don't want Dennis to be the exclusive owner of the Thankmas hoodie, do you? All right. You swear there was a rainbow heart in the middle of this. I did my stamp in the middle of this. I have my heart stamp somewhere that I carved myself, and I think I sent you a copy of this. You may have won it in a giveaway, and I had this little stamp. Hi Shay, welcome in. Jay and Sekhmet also got copies of the postcard, except they both got the really special zebra misprint because my printer's running out of ink. And it's very funny. Trying to find... I know I had a Moonstone Island color wheel. I'm just struggling to see where it is kept. We were doing some clip reviews earlier, Shay. We had a really good time looking through clips, and especially, still probably one of my favorite clips of the year, was us playing Core Keeper and trying that boss way too early. I'll grab your toad in just a second. Also, would you guys like a, let's take a walk down memory lane while we're here. This was the first ever Twitch icon, my profile picture on Twitch. And so, as you can see, it's got some, like, plantiness to it. And we have... This was our second version. Just a cute little plant. I based this one heavily on the commission for that icon that I got to make my own talk sprite. Because, I mean, like, talk sprites can be kind of expensive if you, like, take into consideration all of the different, poses that you can add in. Like, it adds up pretty quickly. And we upgraded even more.
Bye-bye.
Then we got some power-ups. Thank you for lurking, Din Din. I hope you enjoy. I still love this form. I feel like it is very inspired. And like, I'm trying to figure out, is this the kind of thing I want to keep? I need to touch that up a little bit. Is this the kind of thing I want to keep? Even though I'm not playing Mario Wonder anymore. All the way back. I don't know why I can't find my Moonstone one. You know what we do have? It is on my to-do list. Finish this, because all I have to do is finish the house, which is not that hard. This was our chaos art from April. Look at how many different plants Inky put into the ground. And also, please appreciate the fact that my mom, out of nowhere, asked me to put a Minecraft camel on the picnic blanket, because the Minecraft camel had just come out. She was very excited about the camels. We have another chaos art that is on the docket that we earned in June when we met our fundraising goal for Pridecraft. So the Pridecraft one is going to be based around like character kites, and it'll be Inky and Tugboat flying some kites. And I'd like to try to do that maybe during our April charity event in 2024. We have some planning to do, but you guys are the first to know that we are planning on doing a charity event alongside Gamers Outreach. They emailed us and asked if we'd be interested in having the CGRH do something outside of the VTuber SummerSlam. I don't know if I'll do the SummerSlam again this year, just because adding that on top of Pridecraft felt like a lot. But I still really appreciate Gamers Outreach and all that they do, bringing like joy and video games to kids in hospitals. I love video games, and I can understand wanting them, especially if you're kind of in a time of need. Sorry, Shay, you gotta bulk up. Gotta get that vitality up, or you can get the sniffet. So anyway, we might end up pairing the Pridecraft chaos art along with our next charity endeavor. Sad hours. I'm very sorry about your sniff. You also might remember that this year was the first year we ended up doing the Discord draw-along. I had a lot more fun than I thought I would doing Copic marker art streams. Because, you know, sometimes, like, doing art is one thing, streaming art is entirely different. We have 3 of them. 3 of our champions. I forget which one I've already shown you, so here. And I'm hoping to schedule Daruk for January. Maybe closer to the end, because I want to make sure I give enough time for the international packages to make it out. Let's take a look. Looking for some of my other art stuffs. You know what did surprise me, Dennis? I'm surprised that we only have like 1 or 2 clips from Pikmin. I really, really enjoyed all of the, like, Pikmin gameplay. I just feel like I didn't have quite as many clippable moments. There are 2 others that come to mind. One was me throwing 7 Pikmin into the void, which never happened. And the other was when, Ochi and I, like, glitched off the edge, and it killed, like, all of my Pikmin because they didn't land on Ochi's back. They're brave little men. So this was our Thankmas shirt design. And I really do enjoy doing the charity shirts. And Fourth Ball makes it so easy that I feel like this is something I'd like to keep doing. Even if it just raises a little bit of money for charity, I feel like it's worthwhile. And I'm struggling right now because for some reason my OneDrive tried to like sync all my files, and it ended up getting rid of the preview for a lot of them. It's like, don't do that. This was a very fun September collaboration that we did. It was myself, Nat again, Barry Sachs, Love Litchi, Kate Sketches. I think that's everyone. And then Lyat Lurian helped by doing a little bit of like perspective work that I could then clean up and turn into this beautiful background that we have here. Because I promise you, I would have been absolute garbage at trying to do all these chairs and everything if I had done them from scratch. We also have our illustrious September shirt. I have an idea on how I'm gonna top this with next year's September shirt. Just have to wait until next September to find out. And I'll be very excited to still be doing this next September, and I'll be even more excited to have you guys with me. This month? Yes. This was our Thankmas scene. So I do get to add in a Banjo-Kazooie cameo here, courtesy of Dennis. And I get to add in a gnome, courtesy of Fairy Biscuit. And then I think Team Rocket are going on the stairs, along with maybe Ash. That's probably going to be one of the next, like, art stream things I do, is try to get a little bit of progress made on it. Do we have? Oh yeah, the ramen shop scene. This is as far as I got with my ramen shop scene, and I only say that because I don't think I got around to shading all of the characters the whole way through. But this is me and the Famdria, and we're just enjoying soup together. We all have our favorite kind of soup. I have ramen. My sister has potato soup with hot dogs. My dad has zuppa toscana from Olive Garden, and my mom has a chicken and corn soup. And then, of course, the very not cursed box of Tingle O's. Not cursed at all. Not cursed at all. And we've got a little fudge down here mincing some garlic to help make more breadsticks. Thank you, bub. This was honestly a lot of fun. These are my family's Nintendo personas that I have designed for everyone. based on what they wanted, too. My mom had told me that she liked the Wigglers, and I know she likes dragonflies, so we mixed those two. My dad was not very specific, so I was like, you're gonna be a Monty Mole then, and my sister was like, I'd probably be a Koopa or a Lakitu. And of course, I'm the Piranha Plant. Oh yeah, we were also gonna show off the subscriber postcards. I would like very much to find the energy to keep doing these because I find that they're so pretty. I have not done anything for December yet. I am going to preemptively say that starting 2024, I'm probably gonna close down my Ko-fi memberships just because I'm not gonna have the time moving forward to come up with new sticker and pin designs for like every single month. That being said, I would like to keep doing the postcard prints, and then these can be in the Discord exclusive subscriber-only channel so that my subs can see them early, and then I'll probably put them up on Ko-fi. It's prints. I like this one a lot. And hopefully I'm gonna have some new brush markers soon that will help make this even easier. I really, truly have enjoyed so much getting to learn the process for brush markers. That was something that has been new as of this year. I've had the Sharpies, and like, you can still texturize with Sharpie pretty well if you're careful, but of course, because it's a firm tip, like, it's very easy to end up seeing your lines a lot. So, you gotta be careful. Trying to see if I have any work that I did with a Sharpie that you can see the lines. This one you can a little bit. This is part of my Moonstone Island trading card series. And the background is like, it's supposed to be like a sunset, but if you look really closely, you can tell that it's very liney. Went the wrong way. You can tell it's kind of liney in between the different color gradients. This is Fishbow. It's everyone's favorite little guy. There's only, actually, funny enough, there's 69 spirits in Moonstone Island, so I'm tempted to make my way through and do trading cards for each spirit. But then I ask myself, am I just signing myself up for work that I'm not excited to do for the sake of completionism? Then I have to pause for a minute and say, troubling, and figure out, like, do I really want to do that? Is it a cute idea? Yes, but also, because it's fan art, I'm not sure if I can actually sell them as trading cards or prints. So, is anyone interested in playing some Drawy? Or some Gartic Phone? I could do either. Kinda depends on whether chat is in a drawing mood. And, like, during Drawy, I'm still curious to see what your favorite game was that I played this year, and what kind of stuff you enjoyed and what you'd like to see more of. I really did enjoy Pikmin, a lot more than I thought. We would need more people for Gartic, absolutely we would. So that's why I'm kind of, like, trying to gauge how interested people are in, like, participating in Gartic, or if it's more of, like, a just chill vibe kind of session at the moment. Because, yeah, at the very least, Drawy works with even just, like, one participant. It will work. Pikmin was definitely my favorite this year. I was really surprised to find out it was the game on Switch I played most of. Funny enough, I played the most Tears of the Kingdom in May when it came out. Shay says, I got a headache, but I'll watch. Sounds good. I hope your head feels better, Shay. Honestly, I'm talking so dang much that I can feel that my voice is starting to go a bit. I gotta see. One of the games that surprised me the most, I want to say, was probably Dave the Diver. I was watching somebody play it, and it just grabbed me in a way that I was not expecting. Because it's a game that does a little bit of everything, and it does it well. Let's do general as a warm-up. Really liked watching Dave the Diver. Again, like, it was just so fun. And I want to say, like, I had some games planned out that I just pushed to the side. I played Dave the Diver for most of July. I was just enjoying it that much. And I will be returning to Dave the Diver tomorrow, actually. They are having a DLC come out with the other game, Dredge. It was another fishing game, except it had a little bit more of a horror angle to it. And I have no idea what they're going to be doing, but I'm excited to find out. Okay, so we have Toad, and is that it? Just Toad. Just Toad, I think. I think there's still an open Early Bloomers Club spot. By the way, I never mind if you guys remind me. I never mind. Alright, let's start. This is just going to be default drawy, so who knows what words we're gonna get? Okay. Full word fudge. Verb. I don't know, like, it's such a weird way, like, why would they... Thank you. I consider that to be a joint effort. Why would it be advertising? Why wouldn't it be advertisement? Or advertise? Like, it is the act of... Like, advertise is right, but advertising is the act... I don't know. I don't know. Weird. Weird. Next word. Don't forget that you can, rate my drawings. Yeah! It was dance. Let's dance. I didn't even get to draw my boombox. That was gonna be the next part. Next. Oh, I'm sorry, I can't draw this any better. Yeah! Thank you, Fudge! It's a laser pointer. I remember the one year at the boardwalk, green laser pointers were like all the rage. And so, of course, my dad ended up buying one, and I think we were playing with it for a while. They were supposed to be able to, like, go further and be brighter than the red laser pointers. And they were pretty, It was drop. Such a weird word. Are all laser pointers banned in your country? I did not know that. Welcome back, Soul. You're just in time. We are doing a game of drawy, which means chat can type in and guess the word that I'm drawing and win points. Probably at some point we're gonna switch and do Pokemon from memory plus drawy, and it's gonna be a hot mess. So, it's time to move on to the next word. This is the... You got it! Why does every mayor from Harvest Moon look the same? They all look the same! It's the hair, the mustache, and the hat. Like, you got those three things? I'm sorry. You're the most qualified person in town to be mayor. They're reincarnations like Link. I'd buy it. I'd buy it. By the way, feel free to play along if you're interested. You just typed it out in chat. I know that playing on mobile probably has a bit of a disadvantage, and I also know that ping can be an issue with this as well. You thought that said Harvest Moon gay. Well, it is now, isn't it? Harvest Moon's progressive now. Next word. Oh. Draw this. Hi, Fiona. I was going for a very specific vibe here and it did not work. Focus on this thing. It looks kind of like... Thank you, Shay! Thank you! I was going for, Maid Raymond from Animal Crossing. Because I want to say a lot of people put Raymond in, like, a maid outfit on in their, like, village, and, Raymond was a whole thing. Listen, I forget what a maid outfit looks like. I did my best. You did guess Raymond. Okay, okay. Well then, I got the vibe across. Oh, well, welcome in, everyone. Raymond really went through it. Like, that person who... I can't even remember if, like, the verdict was that they were joking or they were serious. But they were like, I've seen how you treat Raymond on your island, and I expect that you will surrender him to me. It was pretty wild. Next word. Okay, sorry, don't. It's not the number. It's not the number. It's the thing. dying. I'm dying. I didn't think everyone would get so stuck on 4. Y'all really went after the number 4. You're very literal people. Yes, I am aware. It's always fun too because like every time we play Drawy, there's like a different crew of people, and some of them interpret things in different ways, and it's fun. Well, Shay, type the number 4. You can rate my survey. You're allowed to do that. Thank you. I appreciate that. Hi, Fiona. You might be a little bit behind. Just possibly. But that's fine. It was like the time when we were doing Pokemon from memory and Slowpoke came up, and Dennis, like, intentionally waited until after we were done with the Pokemon to guess Slowpoke. Yep. Next. Wow, Bub, you got it! We in there. It is rain. One of Gage's best mods. I'm curious to know how this was a dog. I believe you. Curious. Thank you, Soul! Yeah, it's a pump. It is a pump. I didn't think y'all were gonna get there unless I had a tire connected to it, though. Because my drawing of a pump is not that good. It's the story. I have to tell a story to get the word across. Drawy's actually really fun with this sometimes. Like, they give you words that are very hard to figure out how to describe. I'm never gonna get this! I'm never gonna get this. I am never gonna... No, it's... You're on the right track, bub. A little bit vaguer than that. Still a little vaguer than that. I'm gonna ask all y'all how you draw. Flipsy, get rid of the first word! No! How do you draw disease? I mean, drawing illness is bad enough, but how do you draw disease? Please explain to me. The mouse threw you off? I was trying to show, like, the disease coming from somewhere, like a source. Because I was like, just a person, like, green and sick in bed. I didn't know if it was gonna get it across. I'm honestly probably giving you guys too many word, like, bits of, advice here and there, too. Ratatouille gone wrong. Not my finest effort, you know? But congratulations, everyone on the board. You guys did great. Let's do one more round of traditional drawy before we move on to, like, a Pokemon one. General, 10 words, 90 seconds. Let's go! Okie dokie. Oh. Thank you. The beautiful grandmother. I hate that grandma doesn't count, though. It's so specific. We had one where I was watching somebody else play this, and, like, they drew a jerry can, so I guessed gasoline. The word was gas. I was like, you're kidding me, right? Next. Thanks, Dennis. It was song. I feel like Sing should probably, like, I get it. I absolutely get it. I was starting to try to draw Marin from, Link's Awakening. Still one of my favorites. Oh. It's a steak. You know, mitochondria was actually in the drawy word pack that we did. Don't ask me why. I couldn't tell you why it ended up in the chat submits words for a drawy pack. The powerhouse of the cow. It's gonna be hard. Thank you! Thank you! It was the cushion! I started drawing like a pillow first, and then I was like, no, that's dumb. They're gonna guess pillow. I had to go cushion. What? Okay, we got there. We got there. Yeah, the word is accident. I'm just like, what? How do you draw the word accident? And then car is that was the missing link. Oh. Sorry, Shay. They are absolutely straight. Thank you! Yeah, boyfriend was the answer. Oh, a wild Goomba wants to fight. What to do? I'll give you all a minute to stomp the Goomba. So yeah, I actually had a lot of fun with our different collabs that we did this year for charity. The Stardew Valley one was interesting, especially because one, I've never done decorating in Stardew Valley, and two, we've never really attempted a collab where we've had to pass the save file around like that. So I feel like that was also kind of like a unique way to handle things. It took a little bit of extra setup, but it was still a lot of fun. I just have to figure out, honestly, I find that I'm coming up with ideas of doing new stuff every single year, and I'm having a lot of fun with it. Goomba is here for the straights. Absolutely. Thanks for watering your plants, Soul. It was funny, I went to click go live, and then I ended up having to go water all of my plants in the room, so I was late by like 3 minutes. But yes, I've been trying to come up with new ways of doing the charity events each year. So I'm gonna need some help figuring out what to do for Pridecraft. Obviously, it's gonna be Minecraft themed, and obviously, we're probably gonna keep putting in the pixel art option because chat and our donors love getting their pixel art statues put up everywhere for donating. But the first year we decorated parade floats. This year we decorated parade balloons. I'm gonna need you guys to help me come up with an idea for next year. What are we gonna do in 2024? 4 star bits. You are doing the Lord's work, Fiona, and I thank you. Fiona actually was part of our Valheim group, and I had a blast playing through Valheim and having her help carry us through the final boss. Because that was a tough fight. And we actually ended up... Fiona won a copy of Raft from one of my streams and ended up loving it. Only 4, I know. But anyway, yeah, so just always trying to figure out new ways to do charity collaborations. Something, like, different than I did the year before. Like, I don't think I'll have much fun if every single year I play the same, like, 4 games for September, you know? And this year, I think we did a lot more collaborations than I had expected. Played Up was a really big component of that. Next word. You're not getting more than that. You're just not. I refuse to draw anything more. It is a perfect carrot, 10 out of 10. And I stand by it. I'm still trying to figure out what kind of games we want to play for our Gamers Outreach charity event. I also know that there's a lot more crowd control stuff that I could be trying to incorporate into my setup. Mostly I've done crowd control Minecraft, and it's still pretty fun, but there's so many other games, y'all. We actually did get to try some crowd control Raft for the first time when we did September, and that was pretty hectic, as it was. Okay, next word. Thank you! I was literally gonna write Mr. Universe on the side of the van. I didn't want to do Mystery Inc. I wanted to do Mr. Universe. It's a beautiful little van. I love it. Soul, you were very close. I love the ska remix of Let Me Drive My Van Into Your Heart that, Sadie Killer and the Suspects do. Next word. What? I don't know how to draw this. How do you draw this? Thank you, Dennis. How do you draw the word anthem? What do you do? Do you draw the American flag and people saluting? What do you draw? I gave up immediately. I said, no, I'm not drawing anything. You were close again, soul. That's a tough one. The US flag and someone singing. That could have been an option. Draw the Super Bowl halftime show. Next word. Okay. Shay, you got it! Pam is the receptionist at Dunder Mifflin. I have her little bowl of candy out and her phone. God, I love The Office. You're not wrong, Fiona. She is a desk person. Is a desk person. Let's move on to the next word. Never mind, that was all 10. Do you guys want to do another round of regular? I know not everyone knows Pokemon. So, like, the participants sometimes drop off when we jump into the Pokemon from memory section. And there's a lot of words in the generic drawy word pack. You're playing the Lego Fortnite game, so you're splitting attention. You know, that's totally fine. If we do Pokemon from memory, it's probably going to be Gen 2, if not Gen 3. I am not doing the black and white challenge up front. If we need to switch to the black and white challenge, we will. Are you ready for me to poorly draw some Pokemon from memory? I think the funniest thing about this bit is how infrequently I get to finish drawing the Pokemon. So, refresh your memory. This is going to be only Pokemon from the Johto region, not just Pokemon in Gold and Silver, but specifically Pokemon from that region. Spelling might kill you for this, and just know that if you guessed it but spelled it wrong, you're a winner in my book. Are you ready? Wow, y'all are slaying me in the comments. I'm dying. Y'all are killing me. You have killed me dead. Thank you, Fudge! It's a furret, y'all! It's a Sentret evolving into a furret because you didn't get it from Furret. I'm dead. Chat has gone and roasted me alive, and I am dead. Let's try another. It didn't have stripes on it? I thought Zigzagoon had the stripes. I didn't remember Furret having the stripes. I probably mixed it with Lanoon, honestly. Next. I love how I was like, I'm not doing the black and white challenge, and then what did I go and do? Yay! Yeah, Crobat's the only one in the Johto decks. To Fudge and Fiona. So Golbat and Zubat will not appear in this word pack. Sorry. Eager Bat. You're not wrong. Well done, Shay. Next. Guys, get Dennis. Guys, get Dennis. Fudge, you got it! Probably me yelling, go get Dennis was enough of a giveaway. Mareep is Dennis's favorite. Dennis, we drew Mareep. It's beautiful. Come look. You gotta retire as bestie now. Well, Shay, you know what? Retirees are welcome in our community at any time. We are the Cool Gamer Retirement Home, after all. You guys are welcome to join the Discord. Is that really what Lantern looks like? Because I was making all that up. I forget what Lantern looks like. I forget. Oh, is this Lynxie's favorite? I didn't know that. Well, I'm glad I could do Lynxie's favorite some justice. Just off the top of my head. Next. Lissy. I think I needed more, like, fluffies. Hey. The egg is the main takeaway. Man, I gotta brush up on my Mons. I haven't played in a minute. Well, again, if you guys are interested, and if you're around to, like, play, we can do some Gartic Phone. My friends and I, on Sunday, ended up doing the knockoff round of Gartic Phone, which is where everyone draws something, and then each person gets less and less time to recreate it. We were doing it with Pokemon. So, like, it was just hysterical to watch, like, a really good detailed picture of a Cubchoo turn into an unrecognizable blob that was supposed to be Cubone. It's just like, are you sure about that? Are you sure? Fiona, you knew this one! It's Blissey. Next. Yay! So pretty. So pretty. Bud, you were very close on that one. Swinub was a good guess. I'm always afraid when I draw the pig nose that it's gonna end up looking like eyeballs. I'm glad. I'm glad that my Piloswine can be a big old cutie. Because you may have seen during the art review, I've got a Pokemon from memory print that I'm working on. And, like, I kind of want them to be cute and not horrendous, but also, like, they're still supposed to be from memory, so, like, something's a little off. Next. Spelling's gonna kill y'all. I can't draw it any better, I'm sorry! You have the idea, Fiona. Quillfish. Thank you, Dennis. I see why you would think Carvana. I'm trying to remember what Carvana looks like. Thank you for your service. Let's try another, shall we? Other one, Shay. It was Houndour. I don't remember the difference. I just know Houndoom has the really giant horns, like, everywhere. And doesn't, like, Mega Houndoom have, like, a skull on its chest or something? Fire puppy. Not my best, but we'll live with it. This is clearly what a dog looks like. Next. Thank you, Fudge! No, not Hooters. Not Hooters. It's absolutely blinking Kirby. Oh, the Pokemon's name is Hoot Hoot. Oh, is Automod yelling at you? Oh, man. So, by the way, I haven't talked about this yet today, but if you are an artist on Twitch, be careful streaming in the next week or so. Twitch has updated their policy. They're actually allowing, like, artistic renditions of nudity. So, like, you can now paint tatas without it being problematic. However, there's a lot of really, really butthurt people going around and, like, reporting streamers who are doing it. Wyatt actually got suspended earlier today, and I wasn't in the stream to know if he was even drawing anything that fit that bill. But he is currently fighting to get his account unsuspended. So just, if you are an artist, be careful, because people are being dumb. Yeah, it's pretty annoying. I don't think he got outright banned, because I know that getting banned is a lot harder. And the issue is, it's a Twitch issue, but it's more the fact that, like, if enough people spam report you, Twitch is gonna just, like, temporarily suspend your account while they look into it. Yeah, he was talking about it a little bit in his Discord. He couldn't even, like, log in to watch anything, and he was mid-stream when it happened, too, because I got home from work, and I was like, oh, Gage should be live, shouldn't he? Alright, Graham got banned as well. Graham got a 3-day suspension. That might be what Gage got as well. I'm not sure. Yeah, it's like an automatic ban system, so hopefully it's something... oh, good. There's a random big streamer going around with chat trying to, like, go mess with people who are streaming art right now. It's a mess tonight. So yeah, just be careful this week if you are going to be going live streaming art. I think I'm still in the just chatting section. If you don't want to see certain art, just don't watch it. I mean, absolutely. And the thing is, like, it's a lot of dude bros complaining about Twitch turning into, oh, it's just softcore porn. It's like, no, it is not. It's like, art is a different category from, like, smut and porn. Very different things. I don't tend to draw nudity. Like, the most I have done is, like, drawn a little bit of cleavage in, I think it was Farah from Moonstone Island has a little bit of cleavage. I like drawing a little bit of cleavage. I'm not huge on drawing tatas otherwise, but that's me. I draw a lot of, like, cute Nintendo stuff. Alright, next Pokemon, and oh my god. That is absolutely not Oddish, I'm so sorry. Thank you, Shay! It's Raikou. Legendary dog. I mean, you got there. You got there. He almost typed Raikou. I mean, I don't blame you. I feel like I used to pronounce it Raikou. Actually, no. Entei Raikou Suicune is what I used to pronounce it as. But I couldn't tell if that's right, because apparently it's not Arceus, it's Arceus, isn't it? I don't know. Let's try another. We're halfway through the round. Another F, Shay. Hi, Zell. Welcome in. There you go, Fudge. Yeah, it was 2 Fs. I know! You were so close! Look at this little baby. Well, enjoy your cleaning, Zell. Hopefully it is, nothing too annoying. I actually have to do some houseplant culling and cleaning this weekend. Next. God, what? Genuinely forget. You got it somehow! It's Larvitar. I don't even need a face. It's Larvitar. Clearly. Oh yeah, Shay, I'm gonna do a little Pikmin holiday card this year. It's the horn. Well, I'm glad I had something that was recognizable. Because I remember when I drew Onyx, I included the horn and y'all were like, oh, it's a middle finger. Cat just loves to roast me over my Pokemon drawings. Probably all wrong. This one's particularly cursed. It is a silly goose. Paint dog, yes. Bark. Bark. Is this what this looks like? Bark. Add an A. We got there! Yes, Smeagol. I'm not gonna look up what Smeargle actually looks like because it's going to cause me physical and emotional damage right now. So this is what Smeargle looks like. You're gonna play along with me. You're just gonna play along with me because this is what Smeargle looks like. The tail helped. See, you gotta have something. Okay, next. Spelling's gonna kill you. Add an A. And then an O-U-S. Fudge is just missing the O. We got there together! Yay! I don't know, I'm pretty sure this is exactly what Mischievous looks like. I feel like it's a one-to-one comparison. The perfect Pokemon. Next. God. Other one. Two L's. Angry doggo pupper. We got there. Hey, Inky. You wanna say hi? You wanna say hi to Chad, Inky? Hi. Come here. Chad, you know what to do. Be his cheerleader. Oops. He got too shy. No, he didn't. He's coming back. Come here, you. Come here, you. Come on up. That's okay. Yeah, you got your... Might have to jump up. There you go. Good boy. Oh lordy, he coming! Get your Fruit Loop out of the camera. Boy. Boy. Look at our baby boy. I guess chat might want to see him. I mean, I can't change the fact that he is a void cat. I can't change this about him. Getting little inky kisses, y'all. I know this is why you come. This is why you sub. Sub for Inky, y'all. We're gonna be trying to set a sub goal in 2024 of 20 sub points. And I'm not I'm not gonna, like, be upset if we don't hit it, but I'm also trying to get back into, doing those monthly, like, game giveaways and stuff to celebrate the community. I've missed being able to do that. Alright. Next. Thank you. It is Chin Chow, baby form of lantern. Beelzebub? Oh no. So, yeah, I want to say in 2024, I would like to come up with an art meme or a challenge that I can find that I get excited about. Maybe not one that takes 8 streams to finish the way that the color wheel did. Don't get me wrong, though. I had a blast with that, but it just meant that it took quite some time to actually finish it. But, like, I just want to be really intentional about scheduling art streams and, like, letting that happen so I can keep growing as an artist. Sometimes I just get in my head about it, and it's like, no, I don't feel like working on anything. Because doing art live is also a completely different animal. Next. Oh. Yoni, you got the other one earlier. Yay! Yeah, it's the dog. It's the puppy. Congratulations, Shay. Not only did you snipe the Houndoom, you also got the bomb? Impressive. Next. Uh-oh, nobody called Twitch. I promise they're not boobies. I promise they're not boobies. Thank you! Oh, rang. You rang? I may have spelled it wrong myself. Thank you, thank you. Did I spell it wrong? I did spell it wrong. You can have this one. So, for, Gens 1 and 2, we actually tried to come up with a list of Pokemon on stream, which was very fun. But for all of the other gens, I found a text file online of all the Pokemon names. So I know that Gen 3 and on are spelled correctly. Next. Last one. Oh, shit. I don't remember what you sometimes go here. Sometimes live here. It's got like a really specific tale and I can't remember it. You forget the name! No, I mean, this is Mantine here. It evolves into Octillery. Yay, Dennis! Coming in clutch. It's not a bad guess, Fiona. Not a bad guess at all. Bum, bum, bum. All right. Trying to figure out if this is where I want to wrap up. But I still am curious if you've... I know Dennis said that Pikmin was their favorite game this year. Next year, I am hoping to... first off, I'm gonna rebuild my dang just chatting scene. It has broken twice now. It breaks my heart every time. It's like OBS just keeps eating it for breakfast, and then my just chatting scene is gone entirely, and I have to build it over from scratch. I would like to get back into Harvestella, maybe Rune Factory Frontier, and obviously if I would like to focus on one of those before starting Rune Factory 3, or just push both of them to the side and play Rune Factory 3. Gotta go to the gym now. Sounds good, Soul. Thank you so much again for the raid and for dropping on in. It's great seeing you, and you said, I think, Celeste, Saturday, so I hope I get to catch you there. I'm actually going to be doing my own Celestemas Eve stream, where on the 24th of December, I'm doing a full Celeste playthrough. Not 100%. We are going to spend channel points, and guess how many times I will die. So you might be able to win some channel points. We did this with Ori, and nobody guessed how many times I was going to die. So no channel points were lost. 300? Maybe. I'm not necessarily going for 100% strawberries or secrets or anything like that. That's gonna just be like, in the heat of the moment, what do I feel like getting? I'm gonna guess 420 times. Celeste on Sunday. Ooh, okay, gotcha. Yeah, my Celeste stream is going to be probably like 4 o'clock on December 24th. We're just gonna hang out on Christmas Eve, do a little Celestemas Eve playthrough. I think I can probably get my playthrough down to about 4 hours. Because again, I'm not necessarily going for the hard stuff. I'm just playing it to like revisit the game. And that's a game I'm probably gonna try to play every Christmas Eve, because that's one of the things I'm starting this year is some new traditions. What else? So yeah, I have to decide what magic farming sim I want to play in 2024 to kick off the year. I would really like to see what happens in Harvestella. One, I paid full price for that game, and it was like a full AAA Square Enix title, so like, I know there's more to it, and I really enjoyed it. I'd love to get back into it. Rune Factory Frontier, solid maybe. I'll have to decide if I want to do some off-stream grinding, and again, I have to pick one of these games to focus on. Ocarina of Time is definitely going to be finished in 2024. I'm gonna make sure I focus on that. And most importantly, tomorrow, the Dave the Diver DLC, crossover with Dredge, is that enough Ds for y'all, comes out. And so we're going to be streaming that, probably starting at 6 p.m. Eastern. I think I'm gonna find someone to raid. We'll go find someone to hang out with. Jovi's live doing a 23-hour birthday stream, so that sounds like it could be a fun time. Thank you guys so much for hanging out and looking at clips and like just kind of reminiscing about this year. I'm hoping in early January to do kind of like a resolutions style stream. But I always really appreciate the feedback from you guys of the games that you're enjoying. I wish I didn't have like such a strong desire for external validation. I know a lot of people are like that though. But like having people give the feedback, having people just hanging out with me and talking to me, it means a lot. Streaming has been one of those things that was something I didn't expect to be such a vulnerable experience. But I'm still working through it. And I'm happy to have you guys here to work through it with me. Jovial Blob. Jovi is intended for mature audiences, so probably some language and just a little bit of, like, lewd, mature jokes here and there. Love you guys, too. I hope, let's go celebrate Jovi's birthday. And I will see you guys tomorrow for some more Dave the Diver. Till then, keep going and growing. See you guys next time. Bye-bye, Inky! He's right here. He's right here.